Farrell, and I worked as event coordinator within the Muncie 17 Secretariat team, and I worked with Miss Allen and Miss Anderson. At first, my expectations were that my tasks would be a lot more stressful than they actually were, and that my tasks would be on sort of a defined list, not necessarily a tangible list, but that there would be definite tasks that I would have to do to complete my job and to have a successful conference. This is in contrast with reality because the tasks I had weren't entirely as stressful as I thought they were going to be, mainly because I had such a great team to work with. And so I was able to delegate and they were able to help me with those tasks. And I was able to learn how to task manage so that the tasks weren't so stressful. And the tasks weren't necessarily on a list and defined. They kind of came with the situation. And so as new things were happening to get ready for the conference, I would have to decide how to prepare for them and how to take them and use them for my job. During my internship placement, I definitely learned how to act and dress professionally in work environments. For example, during meetings, I definitely grew in those situations, and I accomplished a wide variety of tasks ranging from small, like ordering pizza, medium, like organizing chair training day, and then the large, which is of course Muncie, the conference itself, which all of my tasks have been leading up to, which hopefully will be a very successful conference with all the work that my team and I have done for the conference. For someone to be successful for my job, I think that they have to have some prerequisite knowledge of professionalism, so they know how to present themselves in professional settings. And they also need to know how to time manage, because right off the bat with my job, I had to go into meetings and know how to present myself so that people took me seriously. And I also had to time manage so that all the tasks I had to do would be done well and in time. Definitely, I'm very appreciative of my mentors because they helped me throughout my entire internship process, not only with Muncie, but also dealing with outside of school work so that I could deal with Muncie. And they've honestly become some of my favorite people at school because I've just been in such constant contact with them that they've gotten to know me and I've gotten to know them, and they're just truly wonderful people, and I can't imagine better mentors. For someone who's interested in taking my job next year, I recommend that they have a very genuine interest in Muncie because it's a rather difficult job and it's rather stressful, and I think that without that genuine interest, it's a lot less meaningful, and you're not going to want to put in all that work for something that doesn't mean that much to you. And so the work you do will be a lot more successful if you have a genuine interest in Model United Nations, which is a really wonderful program for anyone. And now, after completing the internship, I would recommend it to just about anyone. And I hope that I can take this knowledge that I've gained from my internship and use it in the real world in terms of knowing how to present myself professionally, knowing what I want to do in college, and just also what I want to do after college, which is something that's coming so fast, even faster than any of us can really know.